Well, a huge thunderstorm rolling through the eastern Sierra Sunday evening. Bennett Kessler writes, it was a gully washer that caused alerts for flash floods in Death Valley, sent torrents through residents' yards, and started a dozen or so lightning fires. Tim Dunphy, the acting fire manager for the Forest Service and BLM, said that he and his crews were watching about a dozen lightning fires spread out in the areas of Bishop, Benton, and Cottonwood in the southern Inyo Mount Whitney district. Dunphy said they are small fires. Now, reports from the Inyo County Sheriff's Office said the fires were started in Cottonwood as well as west of Manzanar, Crater Mountain, south of Big Pine, Warm Springs, Rossi Hill, and Chipmunk Canyon. Now, another fire on the Toyabe National Forest is not so small. Dunphy said it's about a 10,000-acre fire a mile and a half east of Bodie and north of Highway 167 in Nevada. Dunphy said he could see the fire glow from Highway 395 all the way down to Crowley. Now, heavy rains may have helped control that fire and the others. Weather forecasts indicate thunderstorms might continue through Wednesday, and we'll have a weather report later in the broadcast. Well, the structure fire occurred early this morning in Wilkerson. Bishop Fire Department's Pat O'Neill said it was a double-wide mobile home that went ablaze about 2:30 a.m. Monday. Bishop volunteers were aided by Big Pine firefighters. A total of 4 water tenders, 3 engines, and approximately 15 firefighters battled that blaze. Now, sadly, 2 dogs perished in the fire, the cause of which is under investigation. Well, Bennett Kessler filed this following report. The Los Angeles City Council will vote on a Los Angeles Department of Water and Power union contract September 1st. LA's new mayor, Eric Garcetti, has strongly opposed the contract, and so have some citizens, but the City Council has so far supported it. Local 18 of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers Union strongly supported Garcetti's opponent in the recent mayoral election, but according to the LA Times, Garcetti says he, quote, rejects the union contract because it limits further DWP reforms specifically to the department's costly and inefficient work rules, end quote. Now, Mayor Garcetti also objects to the fact that contract workers for DWP get paid more than regular workers. Now, the LA Times stories say that the union contract has been calculated to save $4 billion over 30 years with no pay raises for the next 3 years, and would raise the retirement age of DWP workers from 55 to 63 for new hires. Now, at an LA City Council meeting Friday, DWP manager Ron Nichols was quoted as saying that the union deal would help save on planned for water and power rate increases. Mayor Garcetti said that he and the voters want more reform at DWP. He vowed to shake things up. Citizens reportedly said they object to DWP employees making a lot more than those in other utilities or city government. Testimony also pointed at DWP employees not contributing to their health care premiums. Now, according to the LA Times, Local 18 spent $2 million on its fight against Garcetti. The same union has spent heavily in city council elections. Now, some of the councilmen who were substantially funded by the union are now actively supporting the labor contract. LA Times columnist Steve Lopez wrote that the union has, quote, practically owned City Hall for years, bankrolling campaigns and grooming friends, end quote. Now, according to NBC reports, LADWP workers collected $77.3 million in overtime and bonus pay in the first half of this year, which outpaces other city workers, including firefighters and police. NBC also reported that nearly 60% of DWP workers will receive $100,000 or more in annual salaries, compared with 33% to 22% for other LA city workers. Meanwhile, Mayor Garcetti has replaced 4 of the 5 LA Water and Power Commissioners, which is believed to represent a shift in policies that will later come to light. Well, Lloyd Cearley of Mammoth Lakes, promoter of the Mammoth De Bishop bike ride, was reported missing last week, and now he has been reported to have died. Cearley's sister posted on Facebook that her brother was found in the Sacramento River with his identity confirmed by the coroner's office Friday night. A number of comments have praised Cearley as a gentle and good soul who touched and inspired many. Now, Mammoth Police had confirmed last Thursday that they did receive word from Sacramento that law enforcement there was looking for Cearley and had a missing persons report. Mammoth Police Sergeant Mark Moskowitz said the department also got a call from a relative asking for a follow-up locally. Moskowitz said an officer did check several local areas but did not find Cearley. Reports said Cearley had gone to Sacramento for a medical appointment and that he was staying with a friend. Reports also said he left some personal items at the home of that friend and had not been seen since. Funeral services are now pending for Lloyd Cearley. We'll be back with more news.